Hello everyone, the purpose of this video is to instruct you on how to create an outline inside Google Docs. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to open up a new Google document. Of course, when you first open up a new Google document, you want to make sure that you title it. For instructional purposes today, I am going to create an outline for a paper on my favorite holidays. So I'm going to title this paper, Holiday Essay. Put my last name in the title. There you go. And before you begin doing anything inside your Google Doc, you want to go ahead and set some defaults. We want to have font that is Times New Roman. We want to have 11-point FICA, and we want our paper to be double spaced. I'm going to go ahead and click double. So I just hit the font size, scrolled over here to line spacing, and selected double spacing. Okay, in an MLA document, you have to have a running header that has your last name and the page number. So let's go ahead and insert that on this document. I'm going to go up to the top ribbon, hit insert, scroll down to page number. I'm going to scroll over so that my page number is on the top right hand corner. And you'll notice that the number 1 is up there. My cursor is blinking. I'm going to tab over so that I'm on the left-hand side of that number 1. I'm going to type my last name and put a space, and now my pages will be numbered. Now, please note that for some reason they changed the default on my running head to a different font besides 12 Times New Roman. So I'm going to highlight this, and I'm going to go back over here, hit Times New Roman, and hit 12. I don't know why it does that. It just does. All right, so now I'm typed down into the body of my paper. I'm going to go ahead and begin my outline. You can go ahead and title your outline. You want the title to be centered, so I'm going to go up to the top ribbon. I'm going to go up to the alignment and click over to center. I'm going to type in holiday outline. There you go. And when I hit enter, notice that my cursor is still blinking in the center of my page. We want our outline to actually be left margin justified. So I'm going to go back up to the ribbon, hit left align. And so now I'm going to begin typing on the left margin, and this automatically double spaces it for me because I've set that as a default. Google Docs will actually correctly number and letter your outline if you select the default to do that. So let's go up to the More tab, open up the drop-down menu, go over to the numbered list, open up the drop-down menu, and we want the Roman numeral selection. So we're going to scroll down here so that we have Roman numerals, and it looks like that. Okay, so for just training purposes, I have already gotten some information together for this. So let me go ahead and just copy and paste some information into my outline for the intro, and then I'll use the body paragraphs to kind of model how to use your tabs to set the presets. Okay, I have copy and pasted some information in here, but I noticed that it did not double space. So sometimes for whatever reason the defaults don't work. I'm going to go ahead and click back up on this and change it so that it does remain double spaced. And from time to time you'll kind of have to assess whether or not the formatting has shifted. So what I have here is this first Roman numeral represents my introduction, and this paper is on my favorite holidays. In my introduction, I'm going to include a definition writing hook on holidays. My connecting sentence was derived from the prompt for this paper. There are many holidays that are celebrated throughout the year. For many people, some holidays are more important and are enjoyed more, and the question was, which holidays are my favorite? So my thesis will begin with something like my favorite holidays are Thanksgiving, Christmas, and my birthday because, and I need to finish that up. But this is just kind of a pre-write to kind of get my brain working. So I'm going to leave it there and come back to it a little bit later. So now I want to start brainstorming, or I want to start organizing what my first body paragraph is going to be about, and that's going to be about Thanksgiving. Okay, so with my cursor here, I'm going to hit enter. Notice that it went ahead and indented because I'm following along this model here, but I actually want this line to be for my second body paragraph. So I'm going to go back up to my ribbon, and I'm going to decrease the indent, and that moves my cursor back over. And so now this particular paragraph is going to be about Thanksgiving. Okay, so I'm going to type in Thanksgiving here. An outline is just to serve as a general structure. You don't have to have completed sentences in every section. You can have them in some and not others. When I hit enter, it creates a new Roman numeral, but I actually want to plan this body paragraph rather than start on a new one. So I'm going to hit my tab key, and it tabs me over. And so there are a couple reasons Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. First of all, I eat lots of good food. So I'm going to type that in. I'm going to hit enter. I like to spend time with friends, so time with friends and family. Time with friends and family. Okay. And then also, I love football on Thanksgiving. So those are some reasons that I love Thanksgiving. I'm going to hit enter now. I want to kind of plan my next body paragraph, which is going to be about Christmas. So I'm going to decrease my indent, go up here. And this body paragraph is going to be about, you guessed it, Christmas. All right, there are a couple reasons why I like Christmas. I've placed those in here. Celebrate the birth of Christ. I like getting presents, and I like time with family. I want to make sure that in the section in time with family, I want to make sure that I get off during this time, get off work during this time, so I can spend lots of time with family. And I also have family that visits from out of town. So I'm going to put myself a reminder here to talk about out of town family comes to visit. So what I did is I actually hit the tab key and it moved it over for me. So you don't have to do this for every section, but when you think of more specific things within each one that you want to talk about, you do have that option to go ahead and tab and increase your indent and add more information. So I'm done planning for this particular paragraph. Next, I want to plan for my birthday paragraph, so I'm going to hit enter. I need to decrease the indent a couple times, and this paragraph is going to be about my birthday. I like my birthday because I get presents. I like my birthday because I get to reflect on everything that I've done throughout the year. And I like my birthday because I get to eat cake and lots of it. Okay. You know what? I don't like this. I'm going to take this out, and instead I'm going to type in, I like my birthday because I get to be queen of the day. And when I'm queen of the day, I get to pick where we go out to eat. And basically, everybody has to do what I say. So, plan that one. Okay, so I'm kind of done with that. Got 3 body paragraphs now. I'm going to go ahead and plan my conclusion, decrease my indent. This is my conclusion for favorite holidays. And based on my TBT graphic organizer, I need to paraphrase my thesis. So I'm not sure what it's going to sound like yet. So right now I'm just going to kind of copy this in there and know I need to go back to it. I need to have a call to action. Oh, I already know what that's going to be. My call to action is that everyone should take time throughout the year to celebrate those things that are most important to them, whether that be spending time with family or friends, reflecting on the year's accomplishments, or spending time in religious reflection. So this is what I want people to do. So that's my call to action, what everybody has to do. And then I finish up my conclusion TCA, so that would go back to my attention grabber, which would be discussing or defining holidays. So I have planned my paper, I have created my outline, proper outline format, double space, all that good stuff, and so now I'm done. Now let's go ahead and move forward to creating a practice outline.